Alright guys, so it's going to be just a quick video today. I wanted to show you guys a house that you may not have realized is in-game at this point. It is not a house that's currently available for purchase. The only assumptions we can make at this point is that it will definitely be released at a later point. Most likely it'll be a Crowns only home, but we don't know that for a fact. We also don't know whether it'll be a limited time or if it'll be a permanently available house. But anyway, the house is in the new zone of Vardenfell. We'll zoom out the map here. It's over here in the east, over in the islands here. And as you can see, the house itself is basically a tower completely covered in giant mushrooms, which is really kind of cool. So we'll just take a look around the courtyard here. Here's where we enter. And we progress up the steps. And the yard on this side is relatively small, not terribly workable. But if we go around to the back, we're going to notice that it's a lot more open over there. And we're going to have a nice dock in the back here, already pre-built for us. As you can see, a lot more open back here, a lot more space to do things with. And of course the dock that I already mentioned. And you get a nice ocean view out here. Anyway, that's the exterior. We'll head on over to the doorway and go to the interior and show you guys that real quick. Alright, so on the inside we can kind of see more kind of fungal look going on. Big circular room. We've got 3 rooms with doors coming off the center room. And we also have this teleporter here in the middle that takes us up. We're going to take the teleporter up first. So this takes you up to the top of the tower. It's a smaller circular kind of room. Not quite circular, it's got some corners to it. Anyway, this would be a nice little spot for perhaps like a little alchemy lab or whatever you like, really. That's the beauty of these things. You can customize them how you like. And we'll teleport back down and take a look at the three rooms that are around the center. This one is labeled as the suite, so it's giving you a suggestion what you might want to decorate it as. And there's very high ceilings in here too, which could allow you to do some interesting things building up inside of the rooms, perhaps creating a second level inside them. And this room is labeled as the workshop. Really not much different than the suite in terms of the default room layout. And I just went back and forth there to confirm because I saw suite again, thought I'd gone the wrong way, but no. There are in fact 2 suites and a workshop, are how the rooms are named. The 2 suites are definitely different from each other. This one has this kind of large fungal growth that's forming kind of a little barrier room. There's a better word for it that's not coming to my mind right now, but as you can see anyway, you got this kind of cool thing going on here. And it's a really cool lamp that comes default with the house is really neat too. So yeah, that's it. That's what this house looks like. It's a Tel Galen tower. We don't know when it's going to be released or the nature of the release yet. It is listed as a notable house, which means that we can probably fairly safely assume that it's going to have 700 slots if you're a subscriber, 350 if you're not. And we can also wager a guess that the crown price will be somewhere between 10 and 15,000, based on the notable houses that are already in game and their pricing. I would like to see this personally fall towards the very lower end of that scale, as I don't feel like it has as much actual space as some of the other ones. Certainly not as much space as the island, not as much space as the cave. And those are the two more expensive ones at 15,000 for the island and 13,000 for the cave. The Daggerfall home, the Ebonheart home, and the large house, the notable house in Reaper's March, the exact name of it is escaping me right now. Those are all 10,000 crowns unfurnished. So I'd really like to see this house fall somewhere in that range. Who knows, though? We won't really know until ZeniMax releases that information to us, and we also don't know when it'll be available. But it's a really cool house. If you have the Morrowind expansion, you can come out here and visit it. You can't simply teleport in until you've actually walked out to it at first. So it's quite a hike from where you start out. So if you want to come see it for yourself, you're going to have to take a hike. If you don't have the expansion, you're not going to be able to preview it yet. One thing we can be certain of is that when they do release this house, regardless of whether you have the expansion, it will be available to you for crowns. That's something that's been consistent, and I'm pretty sure we can count on that continuing to be the case. So thank you guys for watching this video. Hope it was interesting, and thanks. Have a great day.